Hi everyone, this is Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Faction Battles Season Opener. This is it. We've been talking about this for a couple of months, and we are live. So tonight's going to happen. We play tested, I think, 3 times. We did a sample match, we did a walkthrough, and we had a really good sample match on Saturday. So just want to kick this off a little bit earlier. We're going to go into bundles in a little bit. We got some great stuff in store for you guys. I think some items that you guys are really going to love. We also got big match tonight. This is the opening match, so you know there's a lot of nerves. This is not the final match of the regular season, but it is big. Everybody wants to get off to a big start. And I think one of the things that we saw yesterday was how quickly points can accumulate. So keep in mind, even if one team tonight gets like 600 points and another team gets 200, it's a long season. There's 6 matches per team before we get into the tournament, and then the tournament is going to be for, you guys saw some of the rewards we did last time. There's a couple things. There's a couple benefits to winning the tournament. One, you get that championship, get the new avatar. Number 2, your faction is going to get more faction experience than the other one. So the points accumulated during the season are going to turn into relic rewards, and also the winner is going to get more. So you are playing for your faction. There's going to be a few things that I think not everybody's going to play perfectly. We know that. It's going to get faster and faster. Some of the captains are probably going to rethink their strategies after tonight. Who starts, who sits, when they come in, what you attack, who's better at doing what. All of those things are going to come into play. Your bench play is going to be important. Your matchups are going to be important, just like basketball. You know, when you try to create an advantage versus your opponent. Or if you're one of those teams and you have a night where you only have 4 people show up, you might get off to a good start, but by the time the match goes on and on and on, the other team's going to wear on you a little bit. You only have so many cooldowns. You only have so many blues. So, eventually you're going to want to have a strong bench. The best teams, I think, are going to have really 6, 7, 8 good players top to bottom. And we certainly want everybody to show up and get in the mix and get some free play going on. I see Deadly Dimes in the house. Deadly Dimes has not even seen the bundles yet, but she has confidence in me. So it's really good tonight. It's really good. I wanted it to be the best bundle we've ever created because I think Faction Wars has the potential to be some of the best PvP you guys have ever seen. I've gotten so much good positive feedback. The matches, people had a great time. I think you're really going to tell the people that are prepared. With that being said, we have an item tonight that has the highest stats of any item we've ever rolled out. A total of 15, I can't believe I'm even saying this, 15 total stats. Do you guys remember when we started and something was +1 and that was a big deal? And now you've got damage and health and base and AP. I mean, 15 total stats. That's crazy. But the game just continues to grow. All right, let me show you. I love it. Oh, I see what you did there, Hippo. Activate the Vox mask and fly above the weather because he said he was under the weather. One thing I'm going to ask you guys tonight, I am going to do my best to keep up. I don't think the matches are going to be super close from a health standpoint. I think the teams that get the most kills, the teams that get the most blocks, the teams that defend better, get the flags, they're going to win. I don't think it's going to go down to a final hit whether somebody's healed and sealed. These games tend to have a lot more activity because they're a little longer and you're going to have a chance to get control of the game. But with that being said, I do have a brand new UI, so I'm learning all of my hotkeys, all of my buttons, all of the scores, all of the things. So it's going to take me a week or 2 in order to really find out where everything is and speed the matches up. As you guys move, I got, the blocks, I got the scorecard. There's a lot of behind the scenes with my user interface, so just like you guys, I got to practice it. I got to get into the swing of it as well. And keep up with all the pets, all the damage, all the movements and everything else. So let me show you guys, we touched on this the other day. So this is that's where we're at right now. No particular order. We got Mirror, Arc, Sly, and Vox. And we are going to go off of win-loss. So we'll have win-loss, and you'll have points for, points against. Now, you guys saw the other night, Sunday, you get 200-300 points, and it's going to, I don't know what the points potentially could look like. You might have some matches where somebody kills their opponent 5, 6, 7 times, and they get 600 or 700 points. We're also going to keep up with highest point total ever. We're going to keep up with lowest point total ever. We're going to keep up with your bombers. We are also going to have an all-star match. So play your positions well. At the end of the season, we're going to have the top bombers, the top tanks, the top rovers, top defenders, and we're going to pick all-stars because I got some really good feedback from you guys that said, hey, we want to mix it up every once in a while and play with a completely random team, and that's going to be the all-star game. So it is fun to kind of play with different teams from time to time as well. So do the best you can. I will be charting your stats. Stats will go into effect tonight. Even if your team loses a lot, get yours. Get your stats. Make sure you get some recognition from it as well. So there's a lot of different ways that I think we can recognize the players. You can see tonight we got Mirror versus Vox. Vox is the home team. Ron has informed me that Vox will go low. So that means they will get the final move of the night. Mirror will be starting out. So we've got Wednesday night, we got Arc versus Sly. Sly will be the home team. And you see the matches lined up for next week. So let me show you some of the items we got into bundles, and then we'll get into our opening stats. So I told you guys I wasn't going to hold back tonight. I've got a mix in here of bionics, grenades, tapes, potions, wax, new items, powerful items. That's what we got going right there. So starting out, that top bundle up there, silver, that $10 bundle, that's I wanted to put one of each of the level 1 so you guys can start getting closer and closer to that. So there's your bionic hammer, your bionic torso onyx, bionic wildcard, grog, and also an enraged 3. So not bad, right? 5 items in that bundle, super, super powerful items. Then you get down to, you guys know, the $20 bundles, and in all of them you get the white bundle over there. So the red bundle, aqua, pink mirror, the second tier of that bionic torso pearl, the X grenades, the xenon, you got the Vox box, the yeller, black graphene, Elysium, and a brand new pet, never before rolled out. This is Red Sue. So you guys, Red Sue will hit for 10% damage and will also infect your opponent for that 5%. If you pick up a red or a yellow bundle, you get the bionic heart. The yellow bundle, Fury 4 potion. Arc Spark, Bionic Brain, Max Wax Bullets, Flame Grenades, Max Glyph, Love Boats, Mere Magic, and Sly Fly. You can see there's 3 different faction grenades in there, 6 grenades in there. Then you got the Unholy Smoke. I had to have the Unholy Smoke just, because I knew Ron was playing tonight, so I want to throw that out there. Max Wax for the blades, Frost Grenade, the Bow Wax. So really the first one is about the tapes. The second one is about the grenades. Third one is about the wax. And then you got Bionic Axe, that's the second tier, threw in a mirror socket, Bionic Torso Teal, your Rojo, Sapphire, Red Thread. Of course, each one of these bundles you pick up, you will get a Cosmos. So if you pick up 4, you'll get 4. If you pick up a bundle for somebody else, you'll get 8. And last and definitely not least, if you pick up all the bundles, you get that bonus white bundle up in the top right-hand corner. That is 2 of the brand new HB3s. That's Hellfire and Brimstone. It is an AP3 grenade. You can add 3 random grenades to it. Can be the lowest grenade on the totem pole. Can be 3 GAMs. You attach to it, it's going to make it an AP6. And then, of course, to recognize the champs, the Twisted Sisters, the upgraded TS, that is the Twisted Sister 15. Brand new artwork. It's shiny gold glass. And it is a cluster 5, so it can do a max of 25. Pretty sick. There's the brand new Bionic Mace. And as I mentioned, this is the highest stat item in the history of Play Dead Live. This is the Epic Battle Ring. It is H3D3B3. But if you add the base stats, it is H6D6B3. It gives you health, it gives you damage, and it also gives you base. So it is, that's how we roll, everybody. Tonight is Faction Wars. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I've seen some of the people jumped in early. Dow, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub for the Twisted Sisters. There's Angel picking up the bundle for tonight. Busy B with silver. Father Ron picking up. Got that Unholy Smoke in there. Ray, first bundle and the red bundle. And I also do have to announce tonight is the first time that our very own Tiny, the brand new cyborg tank, and as I committed, I am going to be getting Tiny in the game. Dimes will be playing both characters, but I am a person of my word, and there is the first ever full bundle for Tiny. Tiny the tank for Sly, picking up all of it on the board right there for Tiny. For Cosmos, his first ever epic ring. He's got a ton of grenades starting out. So you guys might see Tiny in action. Dimes will be playing him Wednesday night. So I see we got Bloodfish picking up all the bundles. We got Will the Bill picking up all the bundles. We got Gemstone picking up all the bundles. And once again, if any super chats this week above the bundles, we'll go for that pack opening that we have Saturday. You guys saw the Chameleon. There's going to be a Chameleon first ever crossbow Friday night in the raid. There will likely be a second Chameleon Saturday in the packs. One will be given away Friday night. One opportunity for the Chameleon will be in the packs on Saturday. So I know some of you guys are picking up bundles. Some of you guys are going a little bit over the bundles. So if you go over the bundle, Kel will add those additional packs. So I see some of you guys picking up Cosmos for other people. Thank you. Thanks, Dive. Says Tiny says, thank you. Absolutely. I'm really, really, if you guys know the history, Dimes would have went in as the number 2 seed. She called a little bit of bad luck at the end of the tournament, so she was really anxious to get in the matches. So, I really wanted her to have the first alt character in order to her tag team is going to be her and her next season. So that's going to be a tough matchup, and I think by then Tiny's going to be super ready to go. We got Gemstone. Gemstone is picking up all of the bundles and a red pack for Arc. You got it, Jim. Who else we got in here? We got B-Dub picking up for Nixie and JJ. Thank you for that, B-Dub. And grab a couple more Cosmos, too. That'll give you 10 Cosmos. Jim, Gina, Bonnie, Trigger, Anthony, all got a pretty good battle going on with the Cosmos right now. It's still early days, everybody. That Cosmos reward is still anybody's game. I see Animal picking up all and also picking up one of the ones for Sheila Beasley. There you go, Beasley. Beasley getting on the board. Gemstone for Busy B. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you so much. Appreciate you picking up the bundles and hooking some other people up in the game too. Now, with that also, it is likely I will not do a stream tomorrow night because I ask you guys to start working on your gear, and oh boy, I got you, Julia. I saw that. Thank you so much, Julia. I ask you guys to start working on your gear and gymming it and doing your trades, and I got to tell you, I must have got 50 different transfers, gifts. It's a lot. So it's likely that tomorrow I will be catching up on all of your gear and trades and stats and all of those things. I know it's not going to be an every week occurrence because part of it is you guys got so much T2 in the last pack opening event. So there's a lot of gear out there, and people are trying to get they're trying to get all of the, one complete color, one complete set. And Amy is having, just to let everybody from Sly know, Amy's having some internet connection issues. Amy is going to be picking up the entire bundle for herself as well. So, Sly, I saw tonight, Tiny picked up a bundle, Dimes picked up a bundle, Will picked up a bundle, Ocean Man picked up. I love to see Sly getting in the ball game there, and Amy's going to be picking it up when she gets her internet up, probably by Wednesday. So, Sly is certainly making some big moves. All right, we got off to a little bit early start. I know some people are logging in, but I'll leave this up here just for a couple more minutes. I know some people are getting some super chats to go through. So we'll leave it up here a couple more minutes to pick up whatever we're going to pick up, and then we're going to get into getting everybody buffed. I got the starting lineups for both teams. Let me see. I'm going to scroll up and see if I see anything, Gina. I don't see... Yeah, I don't see anything on my end as of yet. Hang on. B-Dub picking up Football Master. There you go. Football Master getting in the red. Oh, man. Is that wise, Bonnie? Wow, Bonnie's picking it up like right before she plays him. First of all, it's nice, but it's also like, here, take this and see if you can beat me with it. New strategy there for B-Dub. There you go, Rocket. It just showed up. I think B-Dub just handed Football the weapon and said, see if you can hit me with it. Now, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We got a great matchup. But I do think after tonight, the captains are going to get together and really talk about their strategies. So if I can get all of the trades and all the inventory done early tomorrow, then I will still do a Walking Dead stream tomorrow night. If not, we'll do it Thursday night. So, all right. That's what's up. Animal, Father Ron, please place your healing over Gina's internet. All right. We need to get Gina called up because they're going to need her moves tonight. All right. 30 seconds. This is the last call, and then we're still a little bit ahead of schedule because I wanted to start buffing by 9:15. And we'll have this match kicked off before 9:30, so we're going to be well on our way. And then I'll announce who is going to go first. Like the first move in the history of Play Dead Live Faction Wars. All right. Last call, everybody. We're going to take it down. Thanks, everybody, picking up the bundles. If you picked up a bundle tonight, you can use anything in that bundle except the gear. You can use the Rojos. You can use the grenades, the TS-15s, the HB3s. You can use Red Sue. You can use the tape you just picked up. Anything that you got tonight is usable except the gear because I can't go back and backtrack and calculate the stats. All right. There we go, everybody. Taking down the bundle. And here's the way we're going to do this to keep it organized. Father Ron, you are the home team, so I'm going to ask your first 4 players, Anthony, Rocket, Ron, and Trigger only, please give me your pre-match buffs. Anthony, Rocket, Ron, and Trigger are the starting 4. You can see them up there on the board. See, very relaxed, very casual, no panic. All right, I got Ron going immune. Elysium on Vox and Nox. And Purple Graph. All right, Ron, thank you. Anthony, I got you Elysium on, first of all, I was going double black. Smart play. Also going stout. And Elysium on Nemo. All right, thank you, sir. Trigger, I got Trigger going immune, double black. And Elysium on Grog. Wow, that's a lot of base. Woo! And Rocket. Going black. And double Elysium. Grog and Mask. Immune. And Bow and Bullet Wax. All right, so there are starters for Team Vox. I'm going to get to the subs in a second. So now I want to jump over to Team Mir. Kel, Amanda, Moon, and B-Dub are your starting 5. Kel, Amanda, Moon, and B-Dub. You're starting 4. Ooh, I can't count. All right. Kel, Amanda, Moon, B-Dub. You know what? If I'm off by 20% on the numbers tonight, it's going to be a rough one. B-Dub, immune to Eli. On Maxine and on Max. Double Eli on double Max. I like it. And going red graph. And Bullet Wax. Unforeseen is going anger. Oh, she's angry tonight. Double red. Bullet Wax. Eli on the mask. Kel, black, red, and Eli. Eli on his TS10s. Kel, Eli on TS10 or TS15s? Kel's going anger and Bullet Wax. All right, and Moonshot. Black, red, and Eli. And the pre-match buffs are going to take longer, but keep in mind, we're doing pre-match buffs, what we used to do over 3 different matches, beginning of every match. So setup time, 5-6 minutes, I think is going to be par for the course, just so you guys know. Moonshot going stout. All right, I think I got everybody's updated stats. Eli on Icarus. And Moon is going Blade. All right, going Blade Wax. All right, I've got all of the starter stats calculated. So what I'm going to do now is, let me get the round of subs. So I'm going to go over to Vox. I got Football, Hippo, and Bloodfish. Football, Hippo, and Bloodfish. If you guys can give me your pre-match buffs. All right, one more call. Football, Hippo, and Bloodfish. We got Football, black graph, and red graph. All right, going to be pretty powerful coming off the bench right there. I like that, Football. That's a lot of base there. That's like bringing Aaron Rodgers off. You got a starter on the bench because they got so many great players. Look at that. Bloodfish going black and red. Good stuff. All right. A solid base there too. And we're going to go double black with Hippo. I know he has it, so we'll go for that and just keep it going. All right. So I got first round of subs in. All right, now last, and certainly not least, I'm not sure Fly Rod is here, but I need Heart of Nixie, Julie J, Fly Rod, and Ben the Tin Man. If all 4 are here, give me your stats. Hippo, I think you have it because there were a couple bundles that had it in there that I know. That you picked up one and Anthony picked up one. Your inventory is actually pretty solid. So Heart of Nixie, Julie J, Fly Rod, and Ben. Yeah, Football, you can't use the red. You got to put a all right, Nixie going Elysium. And blue and red. Elysium on Grog. I like that. It's a good strategy. Coming in, you might need some heals, right? All right, Julie J, Fly Rod, and Ben. Oh, look at 10. Oh, look at this. 10-man in the house. Eli on Grog. Ben is a game day player. Look at that. And blue and red. Oh, I see Julie. Sorry, Julie. I see you up there. Double black. All right, Fly Rod is not here. So it looks like benches are pretty even. We got a set of 3 that are going to be coming in cycle number 2. So it should be a whole lot of fun. All right, everybody. It's 9:25, so we're actually a little bit ahead of the curve. So here's the way we're going to start out. Ron is the home team. They chose low, which means they will get the final move. So the order for tonight, starting it out, is going to be Kel for Mir. A lot of pressure. After Kel, Anthony will go first player for Vox. Amanda will go second for Mir. Rocket will go second for Vox. Moon will go third. Ron will go third for Vox. B-Dub will finish out the round. Trigger, B-Dub will finish out her team. Trigger will finish out the round. And theoretically, Trigger will finish out the game. All right. So we have 3 30-ish minute cycles. I could extend a little bit of time to those cycles depending on time of play. I'll give you warning clues when we're getting down to the last couple minutes. Keep in mind, one thing that's different about Faction Wars, heals in the last 10 minutes are nerfed 50%. So 1/3 of each cycle is going to be less heals. You get a total of 4 blues per game. No legends can be used in the last 10 minutes of the game. You can use them all throughout the cycles, but not the last 10 minutes of the game. Blocks, scoring are up there. Defensive zone, 10 points per round, not 1 point like I calculated yesterday. So each round you defend is 10 points, and each killing blow is 100. Flags go up in value. Each flag you take, 100, then 125, 150, 175, 200, so on and so forth. Kel, you're on the clock. You have 20 seconds. Kel, kick off Faction Wars for everybody. This match is live. All right, so you're going to go Jackson to Trigger. So we're starting out with a pet attack, getting right out of the gates with Action Jackson. Jackson is going to be AP 1 and 10 per round. He continues to attack until dead, Trigger. So he's kind of like Rex, but he's hitting you a little bit harder. So Trigger, your base was 39. It's a lot. It's now 38. You have some pet resist, so I'm going to put you at 95 and 38. She's using the legendary right out of the gates. Fair enough. All right, she avoids the attack. Kel Jackson is out of play. Trigger back to 139. And Kel is also going to go TS-15 with 5 big reds to the wall. Kel is wasting no time. Doing damage to the wall. All right. We are going to start out Kel getting a big hit to wall A. 15 big points for Kel. Kel has a ton of damage, max geared, and those hit hard. Doing a lot of damage there. All right, Anthony, you're up. 20-second timer for Anthony. Kel getting 2 early blocks downs, 15 points for Team Mir right out of the gates. All right, he's going to summon Sue to Bonnie. Bonnie's going to be taking an extra 5%. And it's regular Sue. Anthony, regular Sue or red Sue? And Anthony's also going TS10 with 5 black glass. All right, he goes regular Sue. No worries. So Bonnie takes no health damage, no base damage, but she is going to take 5 additional. Anthony with the TS10 with 5 glass. Not the same damage that Kel is rocking. Anthony, you take down 1 block. You damage the second block, but not enough damage to completely destroy it. Amanda, you're up. 20-second timer for Amanda. All right, Amanda's going to cast Sniper Page 3. So her ability is out of play. She's going to steal Ron's blue. Now, blue is gone, but it does not count as a blue played. Let me clarify. Ron can't use his, but it doesn't count as a played blue. All right, Amanda's also going to go red Rex to Ron. She ain't playing Ron. Lot of red here. Everybody wants to get out of the gates. Red Rex to Ron. Ron started out the match at 102%, like several other players. Red Rex is going to hit for 15. Ron, you also got some mitigation. So I'm going to take you from 102. We'll put you at 95 with Red Rex. But you do have Red Rex hitting you. Rocket, you're up. 20 seconds to Rocket. Who are we summoning? Oh, Boss. Oh, Rocket is summoning Boss. You know what? All right, you know what? Fly Rod is going to be boss. Sorry, everybody. I do not have boss loaded, so I'm glad you brought that up. So Fly Rod is going to serve. I do. And I have one. I just didn't load it, and I'm not going to stop the game to load it. So Fly Rod is not here, so Fly Rod is going to hit like a boss. Okay, so Rocket is summoning boss to the chest 2 turns. And he will capture a flag. And she's also going to go Icarus Bow with a blue arrow to Moon. Boom, right here. All right, Moon, I do need to get a die roll. Pick anything except a 6. If you pick a 6, you're going to be frozen. You're going to lose your turn. All right, he picks a 3. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. That's a game changer. Just to show you guys, the numbers are random. I just want to be fair. Rocket starting out the match pretty ferociously, and Moonshot will be frozen. In addition, Rocket's adding a little bit of AP damage with that bow and also hitting you with the bow wax. So Moonshot, I've got you at down to base 20. 85 and 20 and frozen. All right, it's Moonshot's turn, but we skip Moonshot and we go to Father Ron. Father Ron, you got a 20-second timer. All right, so Ron is going to go Red Toxie to B-Dub. And he's also killing Red Rex. Red Toxie coming in hot, 35%. Bonnie's got extra 5% kicker, which will make it 40%. Bonnie has Pet Resist, going to make it 35. She's also max life at 102, plus a gear bonus. I got Bonnie getting hit for 27. And infected by Red Toxie. Bonnie, you're at 75 and 36. And you're up, Bonnie. Last turn of Mirror's first round. B-Dub is up. All right, starting out with a red Sue to Rocket. Gina, that's going to hit you for 10%. Also going to add an extra 5% to your toxic damage taken. 10%, you have mitigation as well. Going to hit you for 5. All right, so I've got Kel at max, Amanda at max, Moon at 85, and frozen. Bonnie, 75. Anthony, untouched. Rocket, 95. Ron, 95. And Trigger, 100%. Also, Bonnie hitting with max 10 and green gel to Boss. Bonnie shoots Boss. Boss is no Moss. Moss. Sorry, I couldn't make Boss and Moss rhyme. And Bonnie does get a green gel kickback. Going to bring Bonnie back up to 80 and no longer under the effects of Ron's Red Toxie. Boss is out of play. Red Toxie's out of play. Sue's are out of play. Jackson's out of play. Red Rex is out of play. Trigger, finish out round number 1 for us. Mir holding on to a slight block lead at this point. All right. Trigger is going to go SP3 and take Mac away from Moonshot. You ain't playing no Mac Moonshot. And then she's going to hit Red Rex to Moonshot. Red Rex coming in, going to hit you for 15, Moon. Little less. I got you being hit for 10. So that Moonshot coming in at 75. Being attacked by Red Rex. And he's no longer frozen. All right, Kel, kick us off with round number 2. 10-second timer, Kel. Round number 2 is underway. 10-second timer. Good first round, everybody. All right, Kel starting out. She's going to go Gus. Now, Gus is going to give us a little bit of deadly venom. And I'm going to have Gus hit Gus is going to hit Gina and also hit Father Ron. Father Ron is the closest person in play. Plus Gina's taking an extra 5 because of Sue. So with damage modifiers, Gina, I got you infected by Gus and down to 85. Ron, I got you infected by Gus and I got you down to 90. So 2 players are both hit by Gus. He's out of play, and Kel's also going another TS-15. And 5 Glam Bam. So Kel following up on the wall. I got Kel taken down. Another block. And damaging the next blue block, but not taking down the blue block. She does some damage to it, doesn't quite take it down. Anthony, you're up. 10-second timer for Anthony. All right, Anthony's going to send Gus into Kel. Now I've got B-Dub as the closest person to Kel. So Kel, you're going to take 5 after the mitigation. Bonnie, you got a +5 on you. So Bonnie, you're going to take 10. Kel and Bonnie both infected by Gus. And Rocket and Ron, both infected by Gus as well. And Anthony's also going to go TS15 with 5 Vox. And I've got Anthony taking down 2 green blocks to even it up. Even match. Kel's just done a little bit more damage on the next blue block. All right, Amanda, you're up. All right, Amanda. Oh. How are you going to attack Animal? Animal's getting attacked. He's not even playing. What? See what happened, Joe? All right, Animal's dead. Trigger, you're an animal. I love it. All right. She's going Jackson to Trigger. All right. Trigger, you're not dodging this one. All right, so this time we're taking you down 90 and 38. And she's going to go Fury 4. All right. So Amanda is getting out the early Fury 4. Nice. Nice move by the Emperor. Look at this. Amanda went Fury 4 with TS-15s. And 5 Goldars. And the Emperor just went straight blue. Like, nope, not hitting that wall. So first blue officially played. All right, let's go to Rocket. Rocket, you're up. You are affected by deadly venom. Ten-second timer. All right, so Rocket is going to bring out legendary pet Steel. And she's going to target Bonnie. And she wants to go Icarus Bow with green arrow to Moon. All right, so first of all, Bonnie has Eli on both. Bonnie, what's your third weapon? Bonnie has Max, Maxine, and what's the third weapon? Calico. So, Rocket casts Steel, and Steel will steal a weapon, but Calico can't be disarmed, and neither one of her other weapons can be disarmed, so Steel does nothing in the first round. He has nothing to steal. So, that resolves, and let's go green arrow to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're taking 5 AP. Going to knock you down to 15. And we're also going to take you down to 65 from the arrow. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, Moonshot gets his first turn of the match. Jason, 10-second timer. You're at 65 and 15. Rocket did get a healing kickback, so she's no longer under the effect of Gus. However, Ron is, Kel is, and B-Dub is. And I got you back to 90, Gina. All right, Moonshot, going to go SP3. And he's going to steal blue from Rocket. 1 used and 2 stolen. Sneaky, sneaky. Good what these hunters are doing. And he also goes Blue Bomb to Ron. Gina, you're not under the effect of Deadly Venom any longer, and you got a 5-point heal. Ron, you're up. Turn number 2 for Father Ron. Ron is under the effects of Deadly Venom, as is Kel and B-Dub. Yeah, and your blue was stolen by Moonshot. So, pets in play right now. Jackson is hitting trigger. Gina has Steel as a passive. Moonshot has Red Rex on him from trigger. Ron is going to drop Heal and Seal. So Ron is covered by Heal and Seal. Slide you over just a little bit, Ron. All right, and B-Dub, finish out the round. Ron is covered by Smoke. B-Dub is under the effects of Gus. Moon getting hit by Red Rex. Trigger getting hit by Jackson. All right. B-Dub is going to summon Azure. So Steel gets bounced out of the game. Rocket. And Bonnie's going to throw an unholy grenade to Ron. All right, I got to put you here, Bonnie. Confirm that location, and then the unholy grenade is good. All right, the tank page 1 is not an intervene. It is a absorb any attack. So this is going to be a little bit dicey of how this would go. Because, and it's kind of an in-between call. So Bonnie throws the grenade. Absorb any attack would technically divert it. So I'm going to go to the letter of how we played it up to this point. Is the damage would go to Anthony, and the effect would go to Anthony as well. So I'm going to let it play the same way we played it from this point. So the unholy grenade does also deal damage. So Anthony would absorb that attack. And now, it's also going to kill your buffs and your elixir. And you take no damage. So the unholy grenade would be diverted to Anthony, and he would just lose his buff from the unholy grenade. And Azure is going to come into play, and it is a legendary pet. And Bonnie, who is the target for Azure? Because Azure will do 5 damage per turn to your target as well when they come into play. All right, to Gina. All right, so Azure is going to come into play, and it's going to knock Gina down to 85. That's 5 damage per turn. Azure is a legendary pet. All right, Trigger. You got Jackson on you. Finish out the round. Correct. Ron and Gina are both healed and sealed. All right, so Trigger's going to put Mustard Bomb on Bonnie. And also kill Jackson. Anthony, you're up. Kick us off with Kel. Kel, you're up. Kick us off with round number 3. Kel is still under the effects of Gus, and Bonnie is still under the effects of Anthony's Gus as well. So, Kel, kick us off with round number 3. Yeah, that would be correct. So, Rocket has no seal because when Azure comes into play, it's going to hit Rocket, break the seal. So Ron is sealed. Gina doesn't take the 5 damage. So Ron is the only player that's sealed. So Kel is going to go Paul to Gina. And Paul is going to double strike. So Gina, you're going to take those 2 attacks from Paul. And Kel's going to go Love Boat to the wall. Now, it's been a little while. Kel did damage to that blue wall a little bit ago. Oh, not that one. She finishes off the wall, and she's no longer under the effect of Gus. So B-Dub is the only person under the effect of Gus. However, Moonshot is still being hit by Red Rex. And Azure is in play as well. Anthony, you're up. And Anthony, your deadly venom from Gus hits B-Dub again. For another 5. Actually, another 10 because she's got a +5. Bonnie, I've got you down to 60. Bonnie at 60, Moon at 65. Kel at 95. Gina at 90. Ron at 100. Trigger at 90. Emperor is going to hit the wall with Fury 4. Five Goldars. All right, Emperor's going for a big hit with the Fury 4, TS-15, and 5 Goldars to the wall. Any response? Amanda goes blue. All right, no damage to the wall. That's 1 blue out of play for Team Mir. Amanda, you're up. 10 seconds for Amanda. This is the final round before we bring in the first set of subs in Cycle 2. Since we are in the last 10 minutes, healing effects have been nerfed 50% for the rest of this round. Amanda's going to go max 10 with red gel to Ron. See if you have line of sight. Amanda, I got to move you here. Max 10 red gel and summon Paul to Ron. Ron, Amanda's going to hit you with AP6, taking you down to 30 and 90. And Paul's going to double strike you down to 85. Rocket, you're up. Kel at 95, Amanda 100, Moon at 65, Bonnie at 60, Anthony at 100, Rocket at 90, Ron at 85, and Trigger at 90. Rocket is going to go mustard. And detonate to Bonnie. Bonnie, you take a little bit of damage. I'm going to knock you down to 57. But Azure takes damage as well, half of the damage. Moonshot, you're up. 10 seconds for Moonshot. Moonshot's going to drop Orange Crush, which is going to get rid of Red Rex. Red Rex is gone. Can't shoot with an arrow if you drop Orange Crush, Moonshot. Now, Orange Crush is the attack. Doesn't matter if you drop it. It's still a grenade attack. All right, so you're going to drop Orange Crush and Heal and Seal. All right, Moon is surrounded by Heal and Seal smoke. Ron, 10 seconds for you. Ron is going to enrage 3 and go Aqua to the wall. Move you in a little bit here, Ron. Ron, I got you taking down a block and doing some damage to the next block. All right, B-Dub, finish out the round, the final move for Cycle 1 for Team Mir. Moon, you get half of that damage back. Remember, heals have been nerfed, but you're also sealed. Takes you back up to 70. Bonnie's going to go TS-15. And 5 Fool's Gold to the wall. Oh, not that wall. Killed already damaged the wall. Bonnie hits harder than anybody in the league. She finishes off Kel's wall and also finishes off the other blue round. round. And Trigger, you will finish out cycle number 1. Trigger's going to go heal and seal. And detonate Mustard Bomb on Bonnie. Killing Azure and taking Bonnie down to 54. All right. So we've got about a minute. Everybody get up and stretch before we bring in our second team. We've got Kel at 95, Amanda at 100, Moonshot at 70, Bonnie at 54, Anthony 100%, Rocket at 90, Ron at 85, and Trigger at 90. So for Team Mir, Heart of Nixie, you're going to be coming in for Bonnie. Julie J, you're going to be coming in for Moonshot. Ben, Tin Man, are you here? Ben is coming in for Kel. And Amanda will be staying in. For cycle 2, she took no damage. All right. For Team Box, Football Master. Football will be coming in for Father Ron. Hippo, you'll be coming in for Rocket. And Bloodfish, you will be coming in for Trigger. All right, each player comes in at 100%. And here is the order of attack. Heart will go first, followed by Football. Julie J will go third, followed by Hippo. Ben will go fifth, followed by Bloodfish. All right. Let's kick off cycle number 2, everybody. Nixie, you have a 10-second timer. Kick us off, Nixie. All players 100%. All players that went to the bench, when you come back, you will be refreshed. You will be at 100%. If a player dies and you get subbed back in, you will also be at 100%. You know what? That's a great question. All right. Amanda, yes. Amanda, you'll go in Fly Rod's position. So it goes Heart, Football, Julie J, Amanda, Bloodfish, Ben. Sorry. I left Amanda out. You can get in position to see him if you'd like. I need to move. We're like a minute into this already. So yes, you can move and just type what you would like to attack. And then I'll let you know where you need to move in order to get the attack in. So yes, if you'd like to throw a grenade, that is possible, but I got to know what you're planning to do. All right, throw Vox at Hippo. Okay, so in order to throw a Vox at Hippo, you can go here or you can go here. So you want to go high or low? All right, your side, you got it. All right, over here, Vox at Hippo. Hippo. Starting out early with the damage, and it's 150% damage. Hippo taking a big hit. Down to 85. Football, you're up. 10-second timer for football. Nixie bringing out the heat on attack number 1. All right, football is going to go closer to Julie J and Rage 3 with a mirror grenade. I'm going to put you there, football. In Rage 3 with her own grenade. And I forgot you too, Anthony. So, Heart, Football, Julie J, Hippo, Amanda, Bloodfish, Ben, and Anthony. Julie J is going to prevent it. Good move. And Football Master using the Rage 3 and the mirror. Julie J says it's not going to happen today. And Julie J, you're up next. Kick us off your first turn in cycle number 2. 10 seconds. Julie J is going to go BT7 to Hippo. All right, Julie J. Careful you don't get out of defense mode, but you can get it from here. Hippo, BT7. Oh, we got a hip sickle. He hit the steeple of the building. That's not a good one. Hippo taking you down to 20 base, and you got hip sickled. Down to 70 and 20. Hippo, you're up. 10-second timer for Hippo. Man, Team 2 came in with some firepower. Where was all this action in Team 1? They ain't playing. They've been sitting on the bench like I'm killing somebody. Team 2's like, hell with all these walls. We're taking down some players. All right, Hippo bringing the flame grenade. From top of the building. Right there, point blank. He's going with a little bit of fire and ice action. Nixie taking 10. And set up for the ice. Amanda, you're up. 10-second timer for Amanda. All right, Amanda is going to summon Gus. Yep, she's not played Gus yet. It's a good play. So Gus to Hippo. And the closest person is Football Master. So Gus going to take Hippo down to 60. Hippo, you're under the effect of deadly venom. Football Master, you are as well. And she's going to go Aqua to Hippo, and you got good line of sight because he's right there. Bam! Taking a grenade right on the cabeza, Hippo. They are coming after you fast and furious. Hippo down to 50 after Amanda cast the Aqua. All right, Bloodfish. Bloodfish on the clock, 10-second timer. He's currently in the defend position. All right, he's going to summon Percy. And Percy is straight up going to deadly venom. He's 10, 30, and 60. Julie J's already used her prevention. So Julie J is taking 10 right off the bat. That's going to be 90. And then he's going Wargo to her as well. And he's also got a AP +1 kicker. So Julie J, but I do have to tell you, Julie J's got a boatload of health as a priest in her gear. Wearing PvP gear, she's up to 32. So you're going to hit her for 4. Julie J, you're still at 28 base. 90 and 28 for Julie J. Recently upgraded Julie J. All right, 10-man. Finish out round number 1 of cycle 2. Ben, you're up. Nixie's at 90. Julie J's at 90 and 28. Football Master 90 and 28. Hippo at 50. All right, Ben is going to summon Spike to Hippo. All right, we're going to start with Spike the Hippo. Hippo, you can take single, double, or triple damage. 1 or 2, you take single. 3 or 4, double. 5 or 6, triple. You're last, Anthony. You go after Ben. So Hippo, pick a number 1 to 6. Hippo picking the 5, and it is a 1. Look at that. Big, big dodge for Hippo. Nice, Hippo. You're only taking 10 this time around. That's going to put you at 40. Ben also wants to do a little bit of damage to the wall. So he goes big red to the wall. And Ben, you damaged the wall, but you do not take down a red block with a single big red. And Emperor, finish out the first round of cycle number 2. Anthony, you're on the clock, 10 seconds. Where's the Emperor? All right, so Emperor's going to cast Essence Smoke. So Emperor surrounded by Essence Smoke. He also is going to go Red Toxie to Nixie. It's taking Nixie down to 55, and she's under Deadly Venom effect. All right, now finishes out the round. Currently, Anthony surrounded by Essence Smoke. Has not resolved yet. Round number 2. Nixie, you're up. You're 55 and 24. You are affected by Deadly Venom, as several people are. If you're curious about your status, let me know, and I'll let you know if you're infected by venom when it's your turn. But you have to heal through it, otherwise it'll continue to tick. All right, Nixie is going to go Heal and Seal. All right, so she is not under the effects of Deadly Venom any longer. She's back up to 65. She is sealed. That means Anthony's Essence Smoke resolves, which basically means he and Hippo switch life totals. So Hippo back to 100%, Anthony down to 40. They flip-flopped. It did resolve. And Football Master, you're up. You are still under the effects of Deadly Venom as well, from Amanda's Gus. Hippo, Football Master, and Julie J. 10 seconds, Football. All right, so Football Master wants to go Unholy Smoke to Nixie, which means she is not sealed. Very good move by Football Master. Big, big time play right there. So he's going unholy smoke. She is still under the effects of deadly venom. And not healed. The heal does not happen. Unholy smoke completely gets rid of the heal and seal. All right, Julie J., you're up. Who are you summoning Rex? To whom? Football. No, Amanda never played Gus. Kel played Gus. Trigger. Red Rex to Heart. All right, Red Rex is also going to come in and hit Nixie for another 15, down to 50. All right, Julie J. is going to go Love Boat to Football. Right there. Now, that Love Boat is going to prevent the effect of Percy. So it is going to give her a healing kickback. She's no longer under the effects of it. Back to 95. And Football, we're going to take you down to 80. Hippo, you're up. Hippo, you're back to 100%. But you are still under the effects of deadly venom. Hippo is going to go Aqua to the wall. He's still a hip sickle, but he's going straight damage to the wall. And you damage it. And in fact, it was already damaged by Ron. Not only do you damage it, you take the block down. Good job, Hippo. Hippo getting another block on the board. Amanda, you're up. Your Gus is still affecting Hippo and is still affecting Football Master. Each takes an additional 10. Amanda's going to go TS10. Oh, she's bringing the heat again. With the pink and the fool's gold going to Hippo. He stays a hipsicle. Hippo. I got you down to 70. Football Masters casting blue. We leave Hippo at 90. That is the second blue used by Vox. 2 used by Mir, 2 used by Vox. All right, Bloodfish, you're up. All right, so he's going to summon Bull. The Bull is going to go over, hit Julie J. Take her down to 26. After she takes the AP, he's casting Sleep Arrow. Julie J is asleep. And 10-man, finish out the round for Mir. We're under 10 minutes in this second cycle. Heels are 50%. Ben goes AP bomb to Anthony. And Ben bringing another big red. And he takes down a red block. That's a 50-point block for the 10-man. All right, Anthony, finish out the second round in cycle number 2. Finish out the second round, Anthony. Now, first things first, your red Toxie is going to hit Nixie for 35. Adjusted, it's going to take her down to 20. He cast the red Toxie on Nixie. She went Heal and Seal. Football Master went in Holy Smoke. Emperor's at 40, Bloodfish 100, Hippo at 90, Football at 70, Nixie at 20, Julie J 95, Ben and Amanda 100%. And Anthony's going for the wall. And Rage 3. TS10, Love Boat, and 4 Yellers. Anthony hitting the wall hard, and Anthony takes down a blue block and damages the next red block. He does some damage to the next red block as well. All right, one more turn, everybody. In cycle number 2, we have under 7 minutes to play. Nixie, you have 10 seconds. Each player, I'm going to keep you to 10 seconds. Each player gets one more move before we bring the starters back in and finish out cycle number 3. Everybody holding their own. No deaths yet, but we got some people super close. Nixie at 20. Julie J, 95. Football at 70. Emperor at 40. Absolutely. Healing Grog can be used, just can't be used at the end of the game. But it is nerfed. So Healing Grog. Nixie, pick a number. 1 to 6. Healing Grog can actually be used at the end of the game. I'm sorry, Revive cannot be used at the end of the game. Healing Grog can. She picks number 6. And it is a 1. All right. So 1 is only a 25% heal. Not a good roll. Cut in half is 12.5. I'm going to round up to 13. I got you back up to 33%, but you're no longer under the effects of red toxie. So that is out of play. Football Master, your final turn. Football Master, 10-second timer. It's had some solid moves so far. All right, football is going to go TS10. Three Love Boats and 2 Green Giants. To Julie J. All right, the attack on Julie J. It hits. Takes her down to 75. And she's awake. you hit the person who was asleep that your partner hit with a sleep arrow. I just said he's done some good moves. Maybe not as much with that one. Julie J, you're up. You're now wide awake. Flame Grenade to football. All right, Flame Grenade hits, takes him down to 60. Hippo, final move. Football at 60, Hippo at 90, Bloodfish 100, Emperor still at 40. Hart 33, Julie J 75, Amanda at 100, and Ben at 100. Final move for Hippo. Hippo's going to go love boat to the wall. He gets a healing kick back from it. Takes him back to 95. And damages the wall. Does not take down the block. Does not take down the block. Amanda, 10-second timer, your final move this round. 10-second timer for Amanda. Amanda's going to go aqua to the wall. Aqua to the wall. She does damage to the wall as well. Does not take out a block. Bloodfish, your final move. Okay, you can't summon Nolan because you still have the bull out, and if you did summon Nolan, you won't get a chance to use him. Just a FYI. Because he has to be out for a turn before you use him. All right, he's going to bring the TS10 and 5 pink to Nixie. Julie J, is that going to be your play? All right, Julie J is going to bring out blue. So even though Bloodfish didn't do damage, he did manage to bring out the 3rd blue. From Team Mir. And 10-man. Finish out the round for Mir. Ben, final move for Mir in cycle number 2. All right, Ben is going to detonate the AP bomb on Animal. I'm assuming that's Anthony. You do. And he's going big red to the wall. All in all, another hit on the red wall. Amanda started it out. Ben finishes it up. And another block is in the books. And Anthony, finish out cycle number 2. Emperor, finish out cycle number 2. All right, he's going to go red Rex to Nixie. Not going to be enough, though, to end the cycle. Red Rex will hit her, but he's only going to hit for 15. He's going to take her down to 18. But Anthony is going to go TS10 with 5 Goldars. And he is going to take down a piece of the wall. All right. That's the end of cycle number 2, everybody. That was a pretty, that's pretty quick. Good job to the second group. Great damage. We still have not had a death yet today. We had a couple close calls. Big plays in that round. Anthony with the Essence Smoke. Football Master, big play with the Unholy. Amanda doing some big damage. Ben hitting the wall as well. So the second group is going to sit down, and we're going to bring our starters back in to finish out this match, everybody. So we've got one blue remaining for Mir, 2 blues remaining for Vox, but only one person can use it because they've been taken. So this is going to get pretty interesting right at the end. Not a whole lot of defense that is going to be able to be done. So here's where we go. 10-man going back to the bench. Kel going back to the wall. Julie J going back to the bench. Moonshot going back in. B-Dub going back to the tank position. Amanda going back to the rover position. Anthony staying where he's at. Father Ron. Trigger. Rocket. Nixie back over here, and we no longer have a hip sickle. Great play, everybody. Very good support. Everybody's played a hell of a game so far. You guys are in the game. Both teams are right here in it. Been some good die rolls. So we've got 30 minutes to play. It will fly by fast. Kel, 10-second timer. Last 30 minutes, the final cycle, Kel. All players back in are 100%. This round will be anywhere between 2 and 4 moves. And damage will scale up with the lack of defense. It'll be Kel, Anthony, Amanda, Rocket, Moon, Ron, B-Dub, and Trigger. Same as the starters. All right, Kel going red Toxie. Trigger, she's hitting you early. I got Trigger going down to 70. Remember, all health has been reset. And Kel is also going TS10. Five green giants to the wall. Oh, not that one. Here we go. Kel, 1 block remaining to tear down the first wall. Anthony, you're up. Emperor, you have 10 seconds. Mir is out to about a 100-point lead. She has not used Toxie, she used Gus. Need your move, Anthony. All right. Anthony is going Percy to Kel. And remember, Percy is Deadly Venom 10, 30, and 60. Kel, I got you avoiding 5 of it. With those pet resist, you're still at 95. And Emperor is going, he's bringing the TS10s again. He is certainly one of the top bombers in the league, everybody. 5 Vox boxes to the wall. The Emperor has been throwing a lot of heat at this wall. And guess what? Another red block is down for Team Vox. Getting them within 50 points. Amanda, you're up. 10-second timer for Amanda. The difference in this match is 1 red block at this point. Nobody's died. Defense has been equal all throughout the game. Trigger is infected. Kel is also infected. All right, Amanda's going to go red Finney. Red Finney to Anthony, and red Finney is going to give you, remember, Finney is 10, 10, 10, so he's going to be 20, 20, 20. So Anthony, that's going to knock you down to 80. And Finney will keep attacking you. So you do have to kill him. Amanda's also going TS15 for the second time. And 5 Goldars for the second time. That's 10 Goldars on that wall. And congratulations, Amanda. Taking down the first ever wall. Team Mir. Oh, that's Team Vox. Team Mir. Again, told you guys it's interface. Bear with me. There we go. Team Mir with the red wall officially taken down. And now we got more targets. The wall resets. Rocket, you're up. 10 seconds for Rocket. You can. You can prevent damage to the wall. All right, Rocket is going to summon Mac. Mac is going to Moon. He does no damage this round, but he is waiting to do a lot of damage next round. And Rocket is also going to go with her Max Onyx Red Gel with Wax to Moon. This is going to be a big hit, Moon. Rocket hits like a tank. Moonshot, first and foremost. You're taking some AP damage. From 24 down to 19. And with all the buffs, modifiers, and red gel, we're also taking you down to 80. Moonshot 80 and 19. Loses some of his base and some of his health. Moon, you're up. 10 seconds for Moonshot. We got Trigger under the effects of Red Toxie, Kel under the effects of Percy, Anthony under being hit by Red Finney, and Moonshot has Mac on his shoulder. All right, Moonshot is going to play Jackson. And Jackson is going to go in and hit Rocket. AP 1 and 10% per round Rocket until you kill him. She's pretty good with AP though. Only takes her down to 34. And she has some pet resist. Still leaves her at 95. And Moon is going to go Gold Bomb to Father Ron. Speaking of Father Ron, Ron, you're up. 10 seconds for Father Ron. Red, Red. We got a new pet. Come on, Red, Red. All right, Father Vaughn. Father Vaughn. I can't even say your name, Ron. Father Vaughn used to be Ron. All right, Father Ron Sprinkles is flying. He activated the Vox mask, and he's also going to bring Red Rex to Moon. Moon, you got Mac on your shoulder, and you got Red Rex. Nice thing about Max is he's just going to blow up and do a lot of damage, but Red Rex, you're going to have to kill him. All right, B-Dub. Finish out the round for Team Mir. All right, B-Dub is going to go Red Rex. To Rocket. So Rocket, you got Jackson hitting you. You got Red Rex hitting you, and B-Dub is also going to go TS-15 with 5 Frost. She takes out the black block. Doesn't get the green block. Does a little bit of damage to it. Walls seem to be a little tougher the second time around. And Trigger, finish out the round, first round of cycle number 3. Trigger. And by the way, you got Red Toxie effects. All right, so she's going to go Red Sue to Moon. And Trigger, I have you using a heal and seal in round number 1, in cycle number 1. All right, heal smoke. You got it. All right, Trigger is surrounded by heal smoke. Technically still affected by Toxie, but she's surrounded by heal smoke. And she's going to go red Sue to Moon. Now, Moon, you're going to take 5% additional. Moon's taking 5% additional damage and also taking 10% from Red Sue. It's going to knock him down to 70. Moonshot is going to activate his Phantom Cape to get rid of the heal smoke as well. So for a second time, it doesn't resolve, but it is used. Moonshot using an instant Phantom Cape. Good move by Jason. Kel, round number 2, 10 seconds. Under 15 minutes to play, everybody. We are under 15 minutes to play. Kel is casting Adam. So Trigger, you are under the effects of red Toxie that was cast by Kel. So the red Toxie hits, which is another 30. It's going to knock you down to 40. Kel cast Adam, and Adam storms in and hits you for 10, which takes you down to 30. And they are attacking. So Trigger, under the effects of Toxie and also being hit by Adam. Kel also wants to hit the wall with TS10 and 5 Goldars. And a green block does go down. Anthony, you're up. 10 seconds for the Emperor. And the Emperor has Percy on Kel. So we're going to start out to resolve that first. So Percy hits Kel a second time, which is 30 damage. Kel's taking 25 of it, knocking her down to 70. He's also going to go Red Sue, which is going to add 5% to the next turn and hit her for another 10. Taking Kel down to 60. And that's a good call. Yep, you cannot play Red Sue. Thanks, Ron. Yep, no Red Sue. He already played Sue the first turn. Good catch. So, Anthony, your Percy did hit her, the Deadly Venom. And he is going to go Hannibal. Now that's a good play. All right, and Hannibal will hit, take her down to 60 as well. That's a good play. And Anthony is going to go... He is tearing up some wall damage. You know what? He might be an all-star bomber. He's been crushing it. He goes TS10 again. 5 love boats. And the Emperor is... taking down a 50-point wall. Another wall down. Amanda, you're up. We're under 10 minutes, everybody. That means no legendaries can be played for the remainder of the match. No legendaries can be played. If you've already played it, you're fine. If it's already activated, you're fine. Legendaries are out of play. Heals have been nerfed. All right, Amanda, your red Finny hits the Emperor again, taking him down to 70. Amanda is going to go TS10. Five box. And Amanda takes down a green portion of the wall. Rocket. You're up, Gina. 10 seconds for the rocket. Rocket, you got a lot of stuff going on. 1, Rocket's attack on Moon. Mac does hit. Moon takes you from 70 down to 50. Moon down to 50. And Rocket is going Fury 4 with green gel and the rest of her bullet wax to Moonshot. She's taking him AP down to 14 and from 50 down to 25. Moonshot is at 25 and 14. Rocket with a big Fury 4 shot. She also heals back up. But she also has Jackson and Red Rex still on her. So Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot's at 25 and 14. So let's start with the first course of business. Your Jackson hits Rocket again, which is going to take her back down to 95 and back down to 33. So your Jackson is still in play. It does. It did give you a heal, Gina, but you're not being hit by toxin. You're being hit by 2 pets. All right, Moonshot is going Orange Crush to take care of the Red Rex. And he's going to drop a Heal Smoke. So he is currently surrounded by Heal Smoke. Father Ron, you're up. Triggers at 30. Rocket's at 95. Moonshot's at 25. Kel's at 60. Ron is going to go Unholy Smoke to Moon. And he's going to summon Trey. Taking Moon down to 5. Yeah. He's flying. So sure, I'll put him there. B-Dub, finish out the round. Kel at 60. Amanda at 100. Moon at 5. B-Dub at 100. Anthony at 70. Rocket at 95. Red Rex hits Rocket again. This time Red Rex going to hit her for 20. Taking her down to 75. Trigger at 30. Gina at 75. Moon at 5. We got some danger happening here. B-Dub is going to go Fury 4. She's working on the wall. TS10. Fury 4 and 5. Orange Crush. She goes double blue block. One was damaged. Ron prevents it. Ah. It doesn't happen. Ron uses the prevention. And Trigger, you're at 30. And you got some things happening. You are still affected by Red Toxie, and you have Adam on you, who will multiply next turn. All right, Trigger is going to drop Heal and Thrill. Your heel smoke was denied. It was canceled for the second time, but your damage with the bow kills Moonshot. Moonshot is out. B-Dub, I need you to pick a replacement for Moonshot. Team Box picks up 100 points for the first kill of the season. And we need to pick somebody off the bench to come in for Moonshot. All right. Julie J. And Mir will not get the defense 10 points because they had a player die in the round. All right, everybody. This is the final round of the match. Kel, your final turn of the match. Each player gets one additional turn. Trigger is surrounded by Heal and Thrill Smoke. So the Heal and Thrill has not resolved yet. Kel, Love Boat to the wall and Trey to trigger. All right, so first and foremost, the Heal and Thrill takes her back to 50. And because her heal resolved, she's no longer under the effects of red Toxie. So an Unholy would have killed her, by the way. Adam hits her 3 times because he multiplied. She didn't kill Adam. So there's 3 Adams now hitting you, Trigger. Which is going to take you down to 30. And Kel plays Trey, which is going to take Trigger down to 10, even after her heal. So we've got Kel at 60, Amanda at 100, Julie J at 100, B-Dub at 100, Anthony 70, Rock at 75, Ron 100, and Trigger at 10. Anthony, you're up. This is your final move. Kel went Love Boat to the wall. You damaged it. You got a small healing kickback to 65. Didn't do much to the wall. All right, Trigger plays blue. That's the final blue. Kel, you do no damage to the wall. And Anthony is going to summon. What a brilliant move that was. He knows she's on his team. Anthony summons Artie. Who eats all of the ants that are hitting Trigger. Very, very well done. Very, very well played. Andy goes TS10. Five Mirror Magic. Where are those going, Anthony? They're going to the wall. And it goes down. All right, so Team Vox has also taken down their very own wall. We got a close one, everybody. Have we got a close one? Amanda, you're up. All right, Amanda is going to go Spike to Trigger. Trigger. Pick a number 1 to 6. Spike is not legendary. But this game is legendary. Wow, it's going down to the wire. Trigger taking triple damage from Spike. Trigger is down for the count, everybody. She has taken lethal damage from Amanda. Father Ron, I need you to pick somebody to come in. Amanda getting the first kill of the season for Team Mir. And it was a big one at the worst possible time for Team Vox. Vox had taken the lead. All right, Bloodfish is coming in. Father Ron, you're up. This is your final move. Remember, no legendaries can be played. Healing has been nerfed, 50%. Ron, your final move, you have 10 seconds. Wait. Rocket. Ron, no. Rocket, your final move. My bad. Gina is up. All right, Gina's going to go Orange Crush. All right, Gina, you cannot Orange Crush and use a grog. You can drop a smoke. The grog is a full turn move. You can summon a pet and a grog, which is 1.5 moves rounded down. But you can't attack and drink the grog both. All right, she's going to drop the Orange Crush, which is good. Killing the pets, and also going Heal and Seal. She's surrounded by Heal and Seal. All right, Moonshot is dead. So, Julie J., your final move. Ten-second timer for Julie J. All right, she's going to bring Yeller to OU. that might have been a revenge play. Those two have been going at each other a little bit. So, Yeller to Bloodfish. You can't summon him as an instance. Bloodfish taking 15%, knocking him down to 85. All right, Father Ron. This is your final move, Father Ron. Ten-second timer for Ron. He says, knowing I can't kill in one move, I'm going to Nox 9 Julie J for her repentance. All right. That's taking Julie J from 100 down to 80 with the Nox 9. All right, and B-Dub. Your final move of the game. You can shoot the wall with Maxine, but it won't do any damage. Wall can only be damaged with grenades. Red Finney to Anthony's good. And hit Anthony with Maxine as well. All right, I've got Anthony down 65-16, and Bloodfish, you will finish out the match for us. There you go. Bloodfish bringing it home. Final move of the night. First Faction Wars, everybody. I feel like it's going to be an attack on Julie J. We lost Bloodfish. TS15. All right. And Julie J. Take her down to 40. All right. That is the end of the match. So he goes TS15. And 5 pink. Now, does anybody know what the score is? Because Ron and Bloodfish, I would have given some serious consideration to hitting that wall. Because when I give you the scores, you guys are going to be a little bit sick, I think. So let me show you the scoring. The wall damage by Mir, 325. Wall damage by Vox, 300. So that's a 25-point difference. Kill damage, 1 kill for each team. So that's tied. And defense damage, Vox 90, Mir 80. You guys gained 10 points because you killed Moonshot when he was defending. Final score, Mir 405, Vox 390. 15-point win for Mir. The reason I bring this up is because a couple more attacks on those walls at the end could have, yeah, it was not a runaway game. Mir 405, Vox 390. Final score. which is great for planning. You guys need to know that these matches are going to be super, super close, especially when they're mirror matches. So starting out the season, Mirror 405, Vox 390, great first match. Couple things, couple call-outs. One, great play. There were some super, super PvP moves in here. You guys were phenomenal. A lot of stuff going on, trying to make it as visual as possible. I told you guys, everybody is going to lose this season. I can tell you. One or two moves make a big difference. The Vox bench is strong. I think so. I think Mir used 3 and Vox used 4 with blue. But just so you guys know, these matches are going to go down to the wire. So everything is close. So Bloodfish, for example, you know, yours is a little tougher situation because you're defending. You would have had to leave the defensive zone, so you would have lost the points for defending in order to get that grenade. Ron certainly could have got a shot on the grenade. Gina could have moved in, gotten a shot on the grenade. So Gina and Ron could have gotten a little bit more damage. Yours would have been tough. You would have had to decide, hey, you know, are we down to a blue block for a chance to win? Do I lose this 10 to go for 15? But just to give you guys an idea, like I said, the Vox bench is super strong. Great, great bench. No knock on any other benches, but I think the Vox bench with Football Master with Bloodfish there, that's going to be pretty legit. A couple of the other teams, you're going to have to work on the communication a little bit more, I think. My overview of Mirror, first team seemed to have their moves in line. Once the bench came in, some opportunity. As far as a strategy, who are they going to go after, those things. And you guys will iron it out. I mean, it's first match of the season. So a couple things I am going to say. I was pleased with the time. I know it's 11:45. The games will get faster, as they always do. I am going to start the discussion and the buffs and the streams at 8:30. So nights that we have bundles, I'll be streaming at 8:30 so we can kick off at 9 o'clock. My goal is to get these 90 to 100 minutes. So if we start exactly at 9 o'clock, then we'll be done by 11 o'clock. So my goal is to have everybody out the door at 11 o'clock. I got about 45 more minutes that I got to cut off these matches. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys staying into it, staying in tune, you know, playing hard. But, yeah, 8:30, and I'm going to be done by 11 o'clock. So the more you guys play, the faster you'll get. The more I score and judge, the faster I'll get. And if we start 30 minutes earlier, then we can get the bundles and the pre-match buffs and all those things out of the way a little bit earlier. So what do you guys think so far? Feedback on the match? I don't go by Central Time, Miss or Nixie. I go by kills time. Everything I do is KT. So, Jim, you know what I think will happen with that, especially on the West Coast, is you guys will either be popping in early, and then we're going to start somewhere between 6 and 6:15 your time, which will be 9 to 9:15 our time. if you guys can do me a favor, whatever you're going to revive, shoot me a message on Messenger. No, Ron, here's the way it works, okay? It's not the fourth player, stay or go. It's how many people you have on your bench. So if you have 4 people on your bench, all 4 people are going to be subbed out. If you have 2 people on your bench, the 2 lowest health are going to be subbed out. If you have 3 people on your bench, the 3 lowest are going to be subbed out. So it's not a matter of choosing. If you only have 3 people on your bench, somebody's going to stay in. So the person that's going to stay in is going to be the person that's taken the least amount of damage. Well, that's a good thing. Julie J says she was nervous coming in. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, you don't want to, you don't want to mess up. Your team has a good chemistry, a good flow. And the starters, so let me ask this question. When the starters went to the bench, did it provide some gameplay perspective to you guys a little bit? Like some things that you wanted to do for them? You found yourself still kind of playing. There's Fly Rod. Got to watch 15 minutes. Hard hitting, fast pace. Appreciate that. I love it. I think it's the purest form of PvP we've had so far. I see it now, Amanda. I was unforeseen tonight for real. And Paul, come home. Yeah, once again, if you guys can do me a favor, shoot me a message on Messenger to revive your pets. So, back to what Father Ron said, and also Amanda being in the game, does it change your strategy now of maybe who to heal or maybe when to drop Essence Smoke in order to keep a specific player in for the entire game? So think about the things that you can do now. Bonnie taking a ton of damage, and she might want to stay in the whole time. So her second turn or third turn, she drops Essence Smoke and flip-flops with somebody. That's really kind of the gist of the game, is figuring out who's going to be your starting lineup, figuring out who is best at doing what, and also figuring out how to keep certain people in the game legally. Not looking for an edge or a way to cheat it, but finding a way of, hey, we better heal this person because we want that person to be in next round, whether it's a good bomber, a defensive player. Also, I think each of the positions, you're going to learn a strategy for each position. If Fly Rod would have been here tonight, what I would have liked to seen is the second team come in with Fly Rod and then send him after the flag. So maybe they start out in the beginning hitting the wall, and then their second team comes in, and you've sort of lulled them to sleep a little bit, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, Fly Rod goes over and starts grabbing the flag. So I think there's a lot of different ways that you'll see. It was nice to see a couple kills in the game. I thought the second teams came in like really, really aggressive. Played good PvP. There were a couple people that almost died in the second round. I like that Gina started out the game with Boss. And that sort of, if you look at it, Gina sent Boss in, which used a turn. Moonshot got frozen, which used a turn. So, Vox got off to a good start. But one thing about Mir, they stayed very consistent with the wall. Their bombers were bombing the whole time. And, my hope is also that Sly and Ark got a chance to watch this game. So who's here from Sly and Ark that picked up some pretty good clues? And also, look, this is the first match. We're all going to make mistakes the first match. You guys were on the spot. It took a little bit longer for me to do things. Took a little bit longer for you guys to do things. By the end of the season, I think the teams are going to be sharp. But we went 9 rounds tonight. I think we can probably get 12 rounds in. So start to think about your planning if you're going to go from 9 to 12 rounds. And, that's about as close as it gets. I mean, I know it's a loss, but at the end of the season, a loss isn't really going to make any difference with the point totals. So here's an example. Each team plays each other twice. So Mir won this match by 15 points. If Vox plays Mir the second time around and wins by 50, then Vox basically leapfrogs over the top of them. So I think it was good. I'm kind of glad we had a close match because I think it was good to see both teams play. A loss doesn't really hurt you because now all you got to do is just come back, and if you're Vox, you come back and beat them the next time you play them in a few weeks and beat them by more than 15 points. And I think you'll kind of learn the strategies. So, yes, if football would not have hit Julie J., she would have lost her turn. And that's one of the reasons why we capped it at 1 sleep arrow, is because sleep is such a powerful move. It's kind of a zero-sum game, but I would probably be more prone to use a sleep arrow on a player that severely outgeared you. I think that's really the play with sleep arrow. If you use sleep arrow on a player that's basically going to do the same thing as you or less, you don't gain anything. It's kind of like a stun bomb. If you use a stun bomb on the right person, it's a benefit. If you use a stun bomb on a player that's not hitting you for very much, you kind of wasted your turn using a stun bomb, which we did not have tonight, surprisingly. In tag team, we have like a ton of stun bombs tonight. No fizzles, no stun bombs. No, if you would have stayed asleep, you wouldn't have lost the defensive points. You just wouldn't have had a move. But if I think Julia's going to hit me for AP 12, sleep arrow is probably not a bad play. If I think Bonnie's going to hit me for AP 10 or AP 11, probably a good play as well. I mean, that to me is it's the type of play that you can use if you're severely undergeared. There's a few items in the game that gives you a chance to compete or to buy a little bit of time, especially in this type of format, especially in team play. A sleep arrow with somebody like Hippo, no offense to Hippo, but I mean, that's perfect. You got somebody hitting you for triple, and you can hit them with a sleep arrow. Now, it is limit, so, and people are immune to it after they take it. We don't want people spamming sleep arrows and keeping the best player asleep the whole time. But losing a turn in this type of format is a big deal, as we saw with Moonshot. But turnabout's fair play. I mean, it works both ways. All right, everybody. Hey, I'm going to wind this down. Tomorrow, as I said, it's unlikely I will do a stream tomorrow because we still have to get your inventory with all the items that were used Friday night deducted. I've got to get your items that you won. If you were one of the players that won Tier 2 gear Friday night, shoot me a message. Let me know which piece of Tier 2 gear you want. We didn't have a pack opening this weekend, but we did some banker items. So I will be adding your banker items. I'm going to be adding your bundles, and I also have to remove the items used tonight. So once again, congratulations to Mir. Congratulations to Vox. Great job, all the players that either started the match or came in off the bench and did a hell of a job. So I will be in touch with you guys tomorrow for any gear, any upgrades. You can shoot me messages. Other than that, I'll see you guys probably 8:30 on Wednesday night. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks again. Very successful first night of Faction Wars, and I look forward to a pretty awesome season. Talk to you soon. Peace.